Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, welcome back to the Empire. Today, we'll do something a little different. Well, not very different. Still unboxing stuff. But today I'm gonna do a video I'm calling 3 Beautiful Women of the MCU and a Hobbit. Excuse me. I've been neglecting these figures for a little while, and I figured, what the hell? Let's knock out a couple quick unboxings. This first one is the Marvel Legends series Ajak. Not a very well received film, but I thought it was just fine. Excuse me. Standard Marvel Legends packaging. Beautiful Salma Hayek on both sides. Barcode. These are still littering pegs at some Walmarts. There's the back if you want to pause it and read it. Let's get her open. Also, we're waiting for the apartment office to quit goofing around and give us moving details so we could get moving. And been trying to box a few things up, but I've also been trying to unbox a few things. Save a little space for later. There's the back of that, like some cuneiform stuff. Pretty neat. Process that later. There's her. She comes with a pair of extra hands. They're very small and get easily lost. She is banded in after all, at the feet. Release her feet, fucker. Let's get her hands. Basic hands. Open magic casting power using hands. Salma Hayek hair down, casual face head. Not a bad sculpt on the hair. Pretty flexible. Probably still won't be able to look up, but you know, under the right lighting, that looks pretty much like her. Put that aside. This is Ajak. I like the blue and gold of the outfit. I think they captured the outfit pretty well. You know what? Let's do that. Sorry folks, I just ate dinner. And I'm still choking on it. Give that a couple seconds. Since I'm going to be unboxing multiple figures in this video, I don't know what's going to be used as the thumbnail. So I'm just going to give it a couple random things to try and key on. Yep, does not look up. That head's up. The face is also quite nice. Nicely sculpted and painted helmet. Or crown, headpiece, whatever you want to call it. Lots of down. All the way around. Eternal puke. Lots of hula hooping in the torso. The lower skirted dress piece, there's even sculpting on the back of that, is attached to the underside of the torso joint. It's not a bad looking figure. It's just nobody wanted him. Stands quite nice. The switch heads. Well, that's annoying. Pff, fly. Well, guess I won't be switching heads after all. The dog bone ball joint came out of the neck and not the fucking head. Well, let's put that back on then, shall we? Maybe, sorta. Don't fuck with me now. There it goes. I just had to I had to work the balls a little bit. That made Space River News laugh. Because she is just as childish as I am. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. I like the head there. Oh, see, I did it again. That's it. I gotta work the balls again. Oh. Don't want to destroy the neck. But yeah, that almost came out. Let me see. Well, she's going to be living with that head for the time being. All this talk of head and balls is titillating me.
You're hilarious.
Space River News thinks I'm hilarious. It's a good thing, too. Well, that is Ajak, Salma Hayek. We're going to do another Marvel Legends Eternals figure. This one is Makkari. Tip that back so you can pick it up so you can see the packaging, and pause that and try to read it if you want. Some of these are also still available at Walmart's. I really rather enjoyed her character. The likeness is not quite as clean as the Salma Hayek, but that's okay. She is played by the lovely and actually deaf Lauren Ridloff. You may know her from The Walking Dead. Same background. She comes with a little more accessories. She comes with an arm for Gilgamesh and also an extra hand for Gilgamesh's arm. So if you got all those parts, you can build a large Asian man. Otherwise, you just got extra body parts for werewolf diorama fodder. Comes with left and right fist. Is she banded in at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay. On the ground. Her extra fists, a left and a right, look pretty similar to Ajax's fists. Slightly different shade of brown. I like the sculpting on this one. The red and silver kind of pops for me. Her hair, real wavy and braided, like, really reminds me of Deanna Troi on Star Trek Next Generation. Lots of head movement all the way around. If you get that joke, shame on you. Basically the same articulation as Ajak. I was going to say same torso and everything, but I don't think it is. I think Ajak is slightly thicker. I like that they included a hand doing a sign. This one is I love you. She gets way more than 90 on her elbows. Somebody farted. That's what that looked like. Get a split. Not a great split. Would have expected more. I didn't do the leg articulation on Ajak because of the skirted piece. Would have screwed it all up. Obviously, thigh cut breaks the sculpt. Let's see how she stands. Fucking fly, get away from me. Damn little gnats in this place. Can't get rid of them. Fucking flies, get away from me. Shoo, fly. Put peanut butter on your face, fly. That's an inside joke. Nobody will get that but my sisters and my mom. That's how inside it is. Next up, yet another Marvel Legends. We do What If? Marvel's Captain Carter. Animated artwork on the sides and the back. You don't need the barcode. Just gonna crack right along. Get this out of here. I like the Captain Carter episode of What If more than most episodes. Although overall it was a very enjoyable program. There's a watcher sticking out of the back panel there on the floor. Let's get her shield. Got two loops. Look to be very similar size. You can put it over either one. Very nice. Is she banded in there? Nope, doesn't look like it. On the ground. Now, she does stand taller than the other two there, because she is supposed to be a super soldier after all. What do you think over there? I like her. We might just have a woman for Varys over there. The face sculpt is quite nice. Limited makeup. Nice lipstick application. Head down pretty okay. No up because of the hair sculpt, which is sculpted nice. All the same shade of brown because it's an animated representation. A lot of wibbly wibblies. Can't you go all the way around? British puke. Surprisingly, can't go 90 on the shoulder. I wonder. Interesting. Bicep. Double jointed elbows, which are pinless now that I see that. All three of them are pinless. Look at that. Her arm is backwards. Her bicep is super loose. Nice. She's got a fist on one side. It's an ugly fucking elbow. A fist on one side. That didn't look right. And a grip hand to presumably grab onto the suit of armor. Forget what it's called. Captain Carter split. Boots. I like how her pants are sculpted and dirtied up. Like she's seen some action. Nice. I like the cuff around the bottom of the leg of the boot there. Nice. Does she stand? She does. Let's get this shield on her arm. We're going to put the shield on her right. Or left, rather. I'm an idiot. Pay no attention to me. The cuff does come off if you want it to. Let's get that there. Let's put that back on. Get back on her arm. Stupid thing. Of course, now doesn't want to cooperate. There it goes. Get that. That is good enough for me. She can help defend the realm with Varys over there. And last but not least, the Hobbit in this equation. Let me adjust the camera. We've got a Toy Biz, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Samwise Gamgee, with Moria Mind's Goblin Battle Action Base. Because, why the fuck not? Been sitting on this guy for a couple years now, I think. Look at all this fun stuff on the back. You can pause and read that stuff if you want to. Collect each action figure. Or don't. Got some pretty shitty likenesses. Now let's cut all this giant tape, which I have no idea if it's original tape or not, or repackaged. Looks like probably repackaged, but who the hell cares? The whole intent was for me to open it anyhow. Well, perhaps it wasn't repackaged after all. Let me get him off of here, off screen for just a second. Enjoy the crinkly plastic sounds, folks. Bit there. Bit there. Bit there. On the floor. Keep the outer box. Let's look at these pieces, folks. Yeah, how the hell did that shit get so crooked? There we go. We got the base that Samwise can stand on, sculpted with rusty swords and broken bones and skulls and all that shit. We have a wonderful sculpted, broken down, I'm going to say dwarf skeleton, because it is in Moria. That presumably attaches over here. So we shall see. Let's see, what does the picture show? The picture doesn't show anything for that. Nice. Let's get the back of this guy. That is cool. Got a Moria orc doorway here. Got the axes blocking the way. Hit the hand, the head pops through. That's pretty cool. Get this guy on the base here. A nice little diorama piece there, folks. You know what? Let's jam that guy on there. Or not. That looks like that's where it goes. Of course, he doesn't want to jam. There we go. That's cool, man. Oh, Mr. Frodo. Let's get him released from this little plastic prison here, shall we? Put that over there. Varys, does that remind you of home? Aye, it does. Varys has a very complicated nationality. Yeah. Stupid frickin'. Normally I like twisty ties because they can be reused for other things. But I'm going to throw that one away. Oh, I almost threw that on the floor without checking. Can't throw away his ladle spoon on the floor.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Well, let's get the strap. Oh, that comes completely off. That's handy. Yeah. Maybe save that one. Now let's angle this back down, shall we? This cloak doubles as his backpack. The glue has popped on most of it. That's alright. Once I set him up, he's just going to hang out there anyway. He had 2 holes in it because a wire went directly through it. Let's take a look at Samwise here. He's got an action feature. Oh, Frodo. He's got a sword that is looks like it's rubber banded, basically glued into his hand. The rubber band is so old that it is permanently attached. The sword does move, so I can get it out of there, but I'm not gonna. Same thing with the fry pan. No knees on this guy. Well, it's actually very minor knee joints in there. He does stand on his own, which is fun. Let's peg the backpack back in there, which doesn't exactly peg. I guess it just kind of sits there all flowy like. It does have 2 peg holes. On his feet. Oh. Okay. That's cool. It's a working peg. A gimmick peg. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Not enough toys have gimmicks anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard. I'm a dummy. Let's point that sword at the gate. So you get kind of that feeling with it. Stabbing through the doorway. I mean, that's a cool little piece. Let's rearrange this stuff a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna about do it for 3 beautiful women of the MCU and the Hobbit. Deuces.